Buying an EcoTank printer, also called a super tank printer, is a big shift from traditional cartridge printers. It's a move that can save you a ton of money or give you a major headache, depending entirely on how you plan to use it. Here is a breakdown of the crucial things you need to know before you buy one. The big picture, the core trade-off. The old way, cartridges, cheap printer, expensive ink. You pay a little now and bleed money slowly over time with tiny, overpriced cartridges. The EcoTank way, expensive printer, dirt cheap ink. You pay a big lump sum up front for the hardware, but the ink bottles last for thousands of pages and cost pennies on the dollar to refill. Crucial things to know before you buy. 1. You must print regularly. This is the #1 rule. This is the single most important factor. EcoTank printers are like cars. They need to be driven regularly to keep running smoothly. The danger. The printheads are permanent. If you don't print for a few weeks or a month, the liquid ink sitting in the tiny nozzles and tubes will dry up and clog into a hard sludge. The consequence. Unclogging dried printheads is frustrating, wastes a huge amount of ink running cleaning cycles, and doesn't always work. If you can't clear the clog, the printer is essentially trash. The verdict. If you only print a tax return once a year or a shipping label once a month, do not buy an EcoTank printer. Stick with a cheap laser printer, which uses dry powder that never clogs, or a basic cartridge inkjet. 2. The upfront cost is a shock. Be prepared to pay $250 to $500 plus for a printer with features that would cost $80 on a cartridge model. You are prepaying for years' worth of printing. The math. A standard ink cartridge might cost $30 and print 200 pages, 15 cents per page. An EcoTank refill bottle might cost $15 and print 4,500 pages, 0.3 cents per page. The savings are massive, but it takes time to break even on the initial printer cost. 3. Don't fear the refill process. Many people worry about messy ink spills. Don't. Modern bottles are keyed to fit only their matching color tank and have specially designed nozzles that don't drip. You'd have to actively try to make a mess. It's a simple, clean process that you'll only have to do once every year or two. 4. Watch out for the waste ink pad. This is a hidden gotcha on many models, especially older Canons and Epsons. What it is, every time the printer runs a cleaning cycle, it flushes ink through the system. That waste ink gets dumped into an absorbent sponge pad inside the printer. The problem, eventually this pad gets full. The printer will display an error message and completely stop working. On many cheaper models, this pad is not user replaceable, meaning you have to pay for a service call or buy a new printer. The solution. Look for models with a user replaceable maintenance box or maintenance cartridge. This is a cheap plastic box you can swap out yourself in seconds when it gets full. It's a must-have feature. 5. Speed and photo quality. Speed. EcoTanks are generally designed for home and small office use, not high-volume commercial printing. They are often slower than comparably priced laser printers. Photo quality. They are excellent for everyday color documents and school projects. 4. High-end photo printing. Dedicated photo printers with 6 or more ink colors will still produce better results. But an EcoTank is good enough for most people's family photos. Final checklist. Should you buy one? Ask yourself these 3 questions. If you answer yes to all of them, an EcoTank printer is a fantastic choice for you. Do I print at least a few color pages every single week? E.g., schoolwork, home office documents, creative projects. Am I willing to pay a higher price today to save hundreds of dollars over the next 3 to 5 years? Did I check that the specific model I want has a user replaceable maintenance box? Good luck.